الرحمن علم القرآن.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back to a new video. Today inshallah we'll talk about the Leen letters. So first let's talk about the meaning of Leen. Leen means softness. So the technical meaning is that to read the letters with softness. So read them softly is what Leen letters are all about. So there are two Leen letters, Waw and Ya. So if you remember in the lesson about the Maddah letters, we talked about the Maddah letters, that there are three Maddah letters, and those are Alif, Waw and Ya. So the three Maddah letters are Alif, Waw and Ya, and the two Leen letters are Waw and Ya. Now let me show you both in one frame. So here you can see the green ones are the Maddah letters and the red ones are the Leen letters. And you can see there is no difference between the two. The letters are exactly the same. So it's the same letter and has the same sign, but this one is Waw Maddah and the same letter here is Waw Leen. And the other one again, this is Ya Leen, and this one here is Ya Maddah. So they are both Maddah and Leen letters, remember, are Sakin letters. So and if you don't know what is a Sakin letter, so let me just tell you. Well, this sign on top of Waw, this is called Sukoon, and the letter which has this sign on it is called a Sakin letter. So for example, this one is Waw Sakin. So Waw with a Sukoon on top is called Waw Sakin, and here this one, the letter is Ya and the sign for Ya is this Sukoon, so this is Ya Sakin. So every letter which has the sign Sukoon on it is called a Sakin letter, and this sign, it is also called Jazm. So whatever you call it, it does not really matter. So let's just call it Sukoon, because then it'll be easy to remember Sukoon and Sakin. So the sign itself is called Sukoon, and the letter which has the sign on it is called a Sakin letter. So both Maddah and Leen letters are Sakin letter. So this is Waw Maddah and it is Waw Sakin, and here it is Waw Sakin, but this one is Waw Leen. So one of them is Maddah letter, the other is Leen letter, but both are Waw Sakins. And now the question is that what is the difference between the two? Well, the difference between the two is the sign on the letter before Waw Sakin. This sign is the difference between the two. So here you can see the sign before Waw Leen is a Fatha, and the sign before Waw Maddah is a Dhamma. So this sign before Waw and Ya Sakin would be the difference between Maddah and Leen letters. So there are two Leen letters, Waw and Ya, but there were three Maddah letters, Alif, Waw and Ya. So Alif is a Maddah letter. Alif is not a Leen letter because the sign, the symbol before Alif would always be a Fatha. So since Alif only has one sign before it, a Fatha, so this is why Alif is always a Maddah letter, so it cannot be a Leen letter. But the rest of the two letters, Waw and Ya, there are two different signs, two different possible signs before Waw and two possible signs before Ya. So this is why waw and ya are either madda letters or leen letters. So waw sakin, it sometimes has a dhamma before it, and sometimes it has a fatha before it. So if it has a dhamma before it, it is called waw madda, and the same letter waw sakin, if it has a fatha before it, like it has here, it is called waw leen. So the difference, remember, is the sign before waw and ya. So if we just make it a dhamma, this would become waw madda. So it's not leen anymore because the sign before waw sakin is a dhamma, and now the sign is a fatha before waw sakin, so it has become waw leen. Now you have to remember the difference between waw madda and waw leen, and ya madda and ya leen. So the difference between waw madda and waw leen is that waw madda has a dhamma before it and waw leen has a fatha before it. And ya leen, it has a fatha before it, and ya madda, it has a dhamma before it. Like here you can see, this is ya madda, it has a dhamma before it, and the other one is ya leen, and the sign before ya leen is a fatha. So it is easy to remember the sign before the leen letters, because the sign before both the leen letters is a fatha. So they both have the same sign before them, a fatha, but the madda letters, they have different signs before them. There are 3 madda letters and they all have 3 different signs before them. The sign before the symbol, or the sign before alif madda, is a fatha, and the sign before waw madda is a dhamma, and the sign before ya madda, it has to be a kasra. So 3 different letters and they all have 3 different signs before them. But for leen letters it is very simple. There are only 2 leen letters and they both have the same sign before them, a fatha. The sign before waw leen and ya leen would be a fatha. So this is how you differentiate between madda and leen letters. Alif is always a madda letter, so we'll just talk about waw and ya, because waw and ya sakin are either madda letters or leen letters depending on the sign before waw and ya sakin. So madda letters, are supposed to stretch the sound. They make the previous sound long, like ba alif fatha ba, ba waw dhamma bu, ba ya kasra bi, ba bu bi. So this is how you read the madda letters. But the leen letters, as I said, you read them softly. So this is how you pronounce the leen letters. It's ba waw fatha baw and ba ya fatha bay, baw bay. So this is how you read the leen letters: baw bay, taw tay, maw may, faw fay, jaw jay. So here the letter is ba, so it is ba waw fatha baw, ba ya fatha bay, baw bay. And here the letter is ta, so it is ta waw fatha taw, ta ya fatha tay, taw tay. The letter is tha here, so it is tha waw fatha thaw, tha ya fatha thay, thaw thay. It's jim here, so it's jim waw fatha jaw, jim ya fatha jay, jaw jay. Ha waw fatha haw, ha ya fatha hay, haw hay. Khaw waw fatha khaw, khaw ya fatha khay, khaw khay. Dal waw fatha daw, dal ya fatha day, daw day. Zal waw fatha thaw, zal ya fatha thay, thaw thay. Ra waw fatha raw, ra ya fatha ray, raw ray. So the madda letters, they stretch the sound, but the leen letters, they don't. You just read them softly. Now let's read the rest of the letters without spelling. So this one, it is zaw, zay, And here the letter is seen, so it's so, say. This one is show, shay. Swo, sway. Wo, boy. Two, toy. Tho, thoi. Ow, ay. Go, ray. Fo, fay. Qo, qoi. Ko, kay. Low, lay. Mo, may. No, nay. Wo, way. Ho, hay. O, ay. Yo, yay. So this was the lesson about the Leen letters, and that is it for today. We'll see you inshallah in the next video. Till then, take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.